since he pled guilty and he's gotten through this, this part of the process. What I've seen him do is take his experience and take those emotions and try and work with other people.
This summer he started to talk to me about this opportunity with Goodwill, and I could see that it was like this spark in his eyes, this thing that where he could actually do some very good things for other people, and how the way he discussed the organization with me and what the opportunity was, it was like a new chapter in his life that could possibly open up. And I think it's such a perfect fit for someone who has given in so many ways and has maintained a standard of excellence to be able to transfer that to another kind of work, something that like a change in his lifestyle at the end of his life, but to be able to go out, in a very positive, generous, supportive way.
Goodwill is an organization that helps people who need help and need a hand up. They give them a hand up. A lot of people don't know what Goodwill really is. They think it's just a retail store. They don't realize that the revenue generated from Goodwill is put back into the community to educate and train people for jobs. Aiken's a small community. It's not as big as some of the other areas that we look after, but it's an area that's growing. We have a lot of unemployment in our area, and we have a lot of economic development that's about to happen. And we don't have people to fill the jobs that we're hoping to create in Aiken over the next bit. When I found out that David might be available to help do something in Aiken, I asked him if he would, and he agreed passionately to, and he has.
He's been trying to help the Aiken community understand the hand-up mission, the job training, the job placement programs, and the introduction of Helms College to the Aiken community. Helms College is the only licensed, accredited, Title IV eligible, GI Bill eligible college in the world affiliated with a Goodwill organization.
Helms College is accredited as a state college in the state of Georgia. We're not accredited in South Carolina. There's a lot involved in trying to determine what's necessary, what the timeline is. David has been meeting with people to help us put that together.
We need him to continue doing that because we're just beginning this adventure. We've got to build a 7,000 square foot space where we'll have a culinary school, we'll have some home health care programs, we'll have a restaurant for applied learning for people. All of these different activities are just a vision at this point, and they're being looked at as a feasibility study where Mr. Samson is helping us refine that case for support.
I imagine that this project with Helms College, if we are able to continue with the momentum that David has already created, we will probably be, I'd say 12 to 24 months before we are turning out people to, otherwise unemployed people, to be taking up jobs here and helping our community in a tremendous way. I also see tremendous value immediately with David in helping the people who are coming into the Job Connection. Within the Job Connection, we have, it's almost like a career placement program, so David would be very important in helping to get us more opportunities for these people that we're training. It's one thing to try to train someone for a job. It's very difficult to believe in yourself. Someone can say, oh yeah, you can do this and do it this way and do that. It's another thing when you've fallen and you've failed so badly that you don't believe you can ever stand up. And when someone trusts in you and looks at you and can connect with you because they can relate to that, you've changed a person's life. People need mentors. They need someone to tell them that they're okay and show them that you can stand up and you can do these things. And I see David having an immediate, that's something that happens right away. You meet that person, you help them, you connect with them, you trust in them, you show you trust them, and then you take them through. And there are so many people that need that, and we need David to do that too. Every little piece of this puzzle, David has a skill set that none of us have here. He's a brilliant man who's very passionate about doing this, wants to see this through, has been working his buns off to try to make this happen. And if he weren't, it wouldn't happen. There's no one else to really carry the flag and no one else to lead this project. It won't happen.